there has been lots of backlash, trolling, insult heaped on City Boys movement. Who are these City Boys movement we're talking about? This is Obi Kubana, Kubana Chief Priest, Zengo. Then there are other guys from Ebonyi State, Ebonyi Son, some of the guys from Abia State, who are into the City Boys movement. In fact, these are Igbo men, Igbo guys who are doing business in Lagos. The city we are talking about here is Lagos State, right? And also in connection with the president who declared himself a city boy when he was doing his campaign for presidential elections. He declared himself city boy. So in that connection, these Igbo boys now who are doing business in Lagos came up with this, group called City Boys Movement. And it is for the re-election of the city boy himself, who is the current president of Nigeria, Asiwaju Tinubu, right? So one might begin to ask, why is an Igbo man, why are Igbo men supporting a Yoruba man instead of an Igbo man who is their own brother in the person of Peter Obi? Now, I want to take your mind back to 2023 general elections when everybody came out in mass to vote for Peter Obi. That was the very first time the city boy, the current president of Nigeria, was contesting for his first time in office. The same time Peter Obi was contesting for the very first time to become the president of Nigeria, right? Everyone wanted Peter Obi because we all wanted change. And Nigerians believed, especially the youth, they believed that with the power of the masses, things can be changed. If the masses can speak and act in one voice and in one accord, that they can change things. And they truly believed in Peter Obi, who was the sole flag bearer of Labour Party. Labour Party. Peter Obi, having declared himself as almost a saint who can deliver Nigeria and bring about that desired change, people queued behind him. People queued behind him solidly, was ready to do everything to make sure that Peter Obi became the president of Nigeria 2023. That happened. All man, all woman was mounting in their polling unit, voting massively and safeguarding the ballot boxes to make sure that nothing is snatched, nothing is rigged. But Nigerian system in their, evil magnanimity, they also will find a way to rig that election. Though Nigerians knew what was brewing, what was cooking, but solidly believed in the power of oneness and one voice. Peter Obi won that election squarely. Peter Obi won Lagos State, where the city boy Tinubu is from, right? Peter Obi won Abuja, the capital territory of Nigeria. Peter Obi won in Rivers State, where Nyesom Wike is from, was the governor of the place, right? To show you how massive, to show you how supportive people were for Peter Obi. But what happened after that general elections? That election was rigged. And people wanted to mount the street to demand for that mandate that was stolen through electronic glitches, which we know it was all about rigging and electoral malpractices. People wanted to mount the street. People have started forming groups, unions, because we know that There is no way, if you allow these people to declare this result and proceed with the swearing in of the person who did not win, the next phase will be the court. And Nigerians don't have hope in the judicial system of Nigeria because it's all about illegality. It's all about criminality. It's all about, malpractice, corruption. But Peter Obi asks people to go back home. They should not protest. They should not come out to demand for the vote that they gave to him. Imagine that. Let me tell you, most people who were part of obedience today are not, because of that singular act. If you want to win an election in a place like Nigeria, you must be rugged. You must be solid. You must be convinced that you are capable of safeguarding the vote, the mandate the people gave to you. You don't just come out and rant and you go back home to sleep. No, it is nothing you do through diplomacy. It is nothing you do through peaceful negotiation. You want the election, you have to demand for your mandate because people gave it to you massively. Peter Obi asks people to go back home. Don't protest. Do nothing. We will go through the judicial process, go through the election tribunal, go through the appeal court, go through the Supreme Court. We all knew what was going to happen at the end. Peter Obi played daft. He behaved like he never knew the system he contested against. Now, all that said and done, dust settled. Tinubu took the mantle of power, and that is what got us where we are today. That is why most Nigerians, especially businessmen who supported him the first time, are not really happy with him, and they say they will not do it again. Everybody is entitled to their interests and opinion. And let me tell you, no matter how emotional you may become, no matter how, emotional you might be, take it or leave it. Interest rules the world. Interest rules the world. After that election, what started happening to Igbo people in Lagos? Igbo businessmen in Lagos, their businesses were under attack, which you and I saw with our own eyes. The physical demolition of properties, of businesses in Lagos, not one, not two, not three, with all boldness. And it was being rubbed on their faces that it is because they supported Peter Obi in 2023 general elections. Not only in Lagos, it was happening in Abuja. People losing their properties of millions and billions, losing businesses of millions and billions. And if it is you, what will you do if another opportunity is presented to you to make a U-turn? Let me tell you, City Boys movement, they are not acting out of greed. They are not acting out of selfish interest. There's one thing you have to know about an Igbo man. Let me just give you a hint, a little tip. There are 3 things that an Igbo man does not joke with. 1 is his family. 2 is his business and his money. 3 is his wife. You don't joke with an Igbo man with these 3 things. Any threat that is coming on an Igbo man's family, Igbo man's business and money, Igbo man's wife, he does not take it lightly. He will not allow you. He will do whatever he can to make sure that he protects these 3 things. His family, his business and his money, and his wife. He does not joke with these 3 things. Igbo businessmen played with these 3 things, especially their business and their money, when they supported Peter Obi 2023. And this City Boys movement you see coming up now all over the place is because they said never again. They are not canvassing votes for Tinubu because they love him. They are not forming this group because Tinubu is doing well or his people's choice. No. Down in their heart, they know that they don't feel good supporting another person that is not their brother. But their businesses will have to be protected. That is the interest they chase. So when you are weighing into this matter, you really need to look at it holistically. As a human being you are, remove emotion. Remove emotion. Put it aside. Because if you reason this matter based on the way you feel emotionally, you are going to be biased. We must have to tell ourselves the truth. What has Peter Obi done for these people? Nothing. The only thing Peter Obi has done for them is just that he is their brother from the southeast, an Igbo man just like them. Remember, everyone is entitled to their opinion. They have the freedom of association. They can belong wherever they want to belong. That one you have to know first. They can vote whosoever they want to vote in elections. That one you have to know it. Just like you have the power, you have the right, you're entitled to your opinion, you're entitled to vote for whosoever you choose as your candidate, you are entitled to belong to any political association, and you are entitled to also form yours. So this is what is happening. So people are looking at them as selfish people, wicked people, and all sorts of names and insults on them. You also have to look on the way of Peter Obi himself. What he's doing is not the way to do it. Even right now, he has gone to ADC. Peter Obi left Labour Party. Even though there was a problem in Labour Party, it is calm now. As someone who has control in Labour Party, he should have put that family in one piece instead of going to look for where to form. Yes, there should be alliance. There should be alignment and realignment in political chase, in political game. It's interest. No friend, no enemy. No permanent friend, no permanent enemy. That is what it is. You should also form alliance. But is Peter Obi not better off in Labour Party than ADC? Who is in ADC? Former PDP members. Remember that Peter Obi left PDP to Labour Party when they denied him ticket in PDP. Now he has gone back to the same PDP members in ADC. APC members are still the same people in ADC, where Peter Obi have gone to fraternize with them. Do you think that they will let Peter Obi have the presidential ticket of ADC? Even if they give it to him, do you think APC is completely clean of APC? ADC is not completely clean of APC because there are APC spies in ADC. APC could be funding ADC without you know. See, this is politics. People don't really understand. Whenever you want to talk about politics, you have to be very practical. You have to be very practical. There should be no emotions. Your permutations have to be gotten right. Your plus and minus, you have to really get it right. That is politics for you. It is a practical game. It's a game of chess. Permutations, alignment and realignment. Peter Obi should turn a new leaf. He should re-strategize. People love him. They want him to be the president of Nigeria. But there is a part he's not getting it well. You see, this City Boys movement, Renewed Hope Agenda, or Renewed Hope Family, and whatever they call themselves, do you know how much fund that is being pushed into those movements? Can Peter Obi even, fund a political group in his own village? Not as if he doesn't have the money, But can he do it? He cannot do it. People have shown Peter Obi genuine love, organic love. We know that in a sense society where things works orderly, where things works fine, Tinubu shouldn't be smelling the corridors of power. He shouldn't. He wouldn't. It is people like Peter Obi that people will consider to lead them. Someone who can reason. Someone who is not after sharing of money. Someone who is not after consumption. Someone who is not after politics of calumny. You know. So when you talk about City Boys movement, I want you to analyze it practically. I am not saying that it is good to, be against your own brother in a kind of movement like this. No. What Obi Kubana, Chief Priest, Zenko, and the rest of them, Ebonyi Son, whatever they call themselves, are doing, it's not good. But they are doing it because something happened. Because they don't want to make a mistake again. Because they want to protect something. And I tell you, down deep their heart, in their inner circle, they tell themselves the truth. But it will be like, man, our people don't like this. They don't like us now. We're not doing really the right thing. But we have to protect our business. Our businesses are going down. Look at how much we lost, this and that and that. This man is already in power. Remember that Tinubu won when he was not in power. He was able to manipulate processes and the system to get himself into power. Talk more of now. He's in power. He's the president. Are you reasoning? Tell me, who is the Electoral Commission that is coming to give you the ballot boxes and ballot papers to vote? Who are they? Under whose authority? Under Tinubu. Who are the mobile policemen, the military, the civil defense, or whatsoever that will be in charge of security that day? Who are they? Under whose authority? Tinubu. Who are the youth corpers, that could be serving administrative roles and, processes, the smooth operation of the election, activity? Who are they? And under whose command are they? Tinubu. Who are the judiciary? Okay, let's say that something happens and somebody wants to go to... Who are the judiciary? Under whose command? The chief judge of Nigeria was appointed by who? Are you not reasoning? The same Tinubu. Come on, man. You did not win this man when he wasn't a president, and now you think... Forget about the problems that Nigeria is having. Even Trump has interest, believe it or not. All these guys are politicians. Yeah, he could be doing one or two to put Nigeria in place, to restore peace, to get rid of, the bandits or whatever. But behind all that, he also has an interest in Nigeria. I just know that somewhere in your heart, that nothing is given freely. Do you know how much just a bomb cost? You know how much it cost? That he will just come and use it on bandit and throw it and without getting nothing at the end. When Donald Trump is done with Nigeria, then he's going to set his price. He's a politician. He's a world leader. It's all about interest. Don't be surprised if Tinubu has gone to negotiate with him. Do whatever you want to do in Nigeria, but let me go back second time. Let me just finish my time. Yeah, There could be small screen, this and that makes people believe that Donald Trump doesn't want to use his eyes to see Tinubu. But forget, there could be an arrangement somewhere, an agreement. Is it all you take? Whatever bomb you want to throw, throw. If you want to send your troop, send US troop to Nigeria. Whatever you want to do, I hands up. But please, let me complete my second time. It does happen. That is politics for you. That is power dynamics. It is practical. It is reality. It is not emotional. It is not delusional. You should go and read 7 Laws of Power. Then you understand better how this, political power works. No person in a position of authority want to relinquish it under normal conditions, under normal circumstances. City Boys movement was not formed out of hatred for Peter Obi. It was not formed out of hatred for Ndi Igbo. It was not formed out of betrayal. It was formed out of interest. And interest alone. Igbo people love themselves. There is no division. Aside politics, aside religion, we are one people. We are one people. Like I tell you, 3 things an Igbo man does not joke with: his family, his money and his business, and his wife. Any threat that comes to any of these 3, he's going to do whatever to avert it. Whatever you want him to give to you, give to you to avert a threat or any problem coming to these 3 things he desires in his life. Think about it. This is Book of Days.